we know who's real, who's fake? How do we know this isn't a dream and we're not awake? How do we know what is actually the truth? How do we know if we're living in a world of lies? How do we know the reason that we fail, even when we try? How do we know when it's time to say goodbye? How do we know who's a friend from the enemy? How do we know how to live independently? How do we know when the love is real? How do we know if they telling you exactly how they feel? How do we know if the truth won't hurt? How do we know if the truth won't set you free? How do we know how much that we could take? How do we know when it's just too much that we can't take it? How do we know if it's worth the wait? And how do we know if it's just too late? How do we know how to show love to one another without having an explanation? How do we know if the society will ever come together and once and for all stop all the hating? How do we know if we'll see that day? How do we know if it's okay? How do we know if this is just a game? And how do I know exactly what to say? How do we know? How do we know? Do you know how I can find the answer? How do we know? How do we know? Do you know how I can find the answer? How do we know if anything that we are doing is right? I keep on praying, but I don't think we'll see the light. I shouldn't have to be the one to make the truth unfold. This is exactly how I feel, so let the truth be told. I shouldn't have to be the one to tell you everything is wrong. I shouldn't even have to make these songs, but I kept it bottled up and never spoke my mind. How do we know if I can make a difference at this time? I keep on thinking that I might be the one to blame, since I'm the only one that really wants to know your name. And what's the meaning to this life besides being ashamed and hiding behind the truth as you smile through the pain? How do we know by taking it slow is the right way in order to get to know exactly for who you are, in order to get far? If the love's in the air, then it's meant to be. But what do I know? I've been there before, together forever, but now I'm a ghost. But maybe I didn't give it the most. But how do we know? How do we know?